All right, we're live. We're in this shit.
All right.
We here.
We're in it.
I'm a little behind. I'll be right back.
Oh shit! Behind.
Wait.
Behind.
Say something again.
Hello?
I'm here. Hello.
Hello,
Okay.
Bailey.
You were like way behind for me, so I thought my computer was messing up. I was going to leave and join back, but we're good. Go ahead.
Oh
Continue.
shit. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, we're in it. We're back for another week. Post Daytona. Great racing down there. Great times down there. So we'll get into that. The playoff field is set. We're getting them started this weekend for the trucks and for Xfinity, or not Xfinity, for trucks and Cup. I can fucking talk. I'm having a hard time here.
We'll be right back. Just continue. I'll be back.
So yeah, we'll do that. We got Jacob and Phil joining us tonight. AJ said he's going to try to make it too because we're going to do a little bit of playoff preview and make some picks. You know, go round by round who we think is going to make the cut. All good stuff. So, and Jacob and Phil were both down in Daytona as well. I was there, so we'll get a little bit of a in-person perspective. But yeah, we'll go around the table. Bailey's fixing his shit. So, Jacob, I'll let you go first. How you doing tonight, brother?
Doing good. Fully recovered from Daytona now. I had kind of bad jet lag on Monday and Tuesday. But it was a great race. Great first-time experience down in Daytona.
And we've lost Bailey.
Yeah,
Phil,
Bailey like that.
What about you?
I had a great time, bro. Brought my dad, brought my father-in-law who'd never been to a race. Well, never been to a NASCAR race before, and we gained a new fan out of that one. So he really enjoyed it. So that's a good one. Took my kid too, and we had a great time. It was a great race. Probably one of the better Daytona races I've seen in person in a while.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. For all anybody wanted to talk about is how bad it was going to be, and everybody was going to save fuel the whole time. Yeah, it was pretty good. Shockingly,
I think the cautions fell just right that they never had a chance to save fuel.
well, also they didn't stage one was only 35 laps, so they didn't. I think they kind of messed with the stage
It wasn't a
little
full
bit.
35 laps, but it was.
It was close.
You know.
But yeah, I mean it was only 30. I'm just saying
Had
it was
all-
only 35. They didn't.
Bubba
have to
Wallace
save
run out of talent right there. Bubba Wallace just ran out of talent. You know, that man shouldn't be in a fucking car. You know.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Fuck Bubba Wallace, man. I'm tired of Kyle Busch. Should have won that fucking race, but instead Bubba Wallace just fucking ruined it. So, anyways, continue.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. No, it was 35 laps.
I knocked him
So
over.
I feel like that kind of prevented the fuel saving we would have seen there, and then yeah, we saw a little bit of it in stage two, and just as I had been telling everybody for weeks, and anybody with a fucking clue probably knew, stage three, a lot of guys not in the playoffs. The pay window opened up. Everybody was jockeying for position there. So, yeah, it was an awesome time.
Even guys in the playoffs. I mean, SVG was up there leading for a good bit.
Yeah.
Fucking Cody Ware.
Hey,
Yeah.
Arby's car.
Cody Ware is winning Talladega. I'm fucking calling it.
Dude, good for them though. Like I told AJ, good for them.
Good.
Like that small team needs some good runs. I hate Cody Ware, but
If they would have kept Justin Haley, then yes.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, he's not the best either, but he almost got a win over the weekend.
Yeah.
But he did almost get a win. It's fucking, we'll get in that later. But it's just fucking bullshit. They didn't give him a win. I'm sorry, I had to plug that up.
They didn't give him a win.
Well, I wouldn't say give him. He would have won that race. We all know that kind of. If the 5 and the 9 actually would have pushed him, yes. But I get where the 5 and the 9 are coming from. You lock all 4 Hendrick cars in the playoffs. It's good shit. It's what you want.
Well, we'll get into the race stuff.
But it was just
I was gonna
great race. They weren't really saving. There was a couple moments where you saw drivers about 3/4 throttle. That's about it. I mean, that's barely they were barely even doing that too. I mean, for the most part, full throttle all the way down. Very nice to see in these cars, and I do like the new flap. I feel like it saved a lot of people from getting a little airborne on the side because we saw that with Todd Gillen and Reddick when they got into it early. We saw that flap kind of saved Todd a little bit whenever he went sideways into the grass. Not grass, but I think he did go in the grass. I don't remember. But we saw that flap come right up, and it just car was glued to the ground.
Yeah, I was waiting for Ryan.
But yeah, I
Preece
mean, it was
to
a damn
take
good race.
off.
I don't remember much from Saturday, but
I
was
waiting.
too. I was waiting for the moment. I was like, where is it going to happen? Because he was in front for so long. I was like, maybe it just might be like a Josh Berry thing from last year and just eat the fucking wall and get taken out by Austin Cindric, like whenever he ate the wall. I was like, maybe he'll do that. Leading the race, someone gives him too hard of a bump. There goes Preece in the wall. But, instead.
Yeah, I was waiting for something tragic to happen to Preece.
He was the cause of his own demise that race. I'll say that. Well, no, not really. The 5 and 9 didn't push him either. But
yeah, he just kind of got strung out in the middle, and that was it. But on the note of, I forgot where the hell I was going with that. Sorry.
Are you wearing a Preece hat? Is that
I am wearing a Preece hat. Yeah, I bought it this weekend.
Stretch snap? Yeah, that's why. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was one of those stretch
dude,
snap
love
ones.
these. Yeah, dude, these are nice.
Mm-hmm. I got a Cole Custer one.
Yeah, they're solid fucking hats.
Yeah.
I got a fucking junior one right here.
This one's autographed, and then there's a little marker mark right here, and the guy was like, "Oh, I'll give you a different one." I was like, "Fuck that, give me that one."
Wait, so what? He signed it and just accidentally hit the rest with the pen.
Yeah, it's signed right here. I think I'm signed on one of these corners, but he must have hit it with the marker.
I got my signed Jesse Love hat right up there.
And what the guy was like, "Oh, I'll give you one that's not signed." And
yeah, no, he was gonna give me another signed one, but he wanted to give me one that didn't have the mark on it. I was like, bro, give me one with the mark. It makes that one even more valuable. Makes me even feel nicer about it.
That's fucking one of one.
Pef, do you speak?
I mean, I don't really have input on the Preece hat.
Not a Preece.
No, I didn't know you. You've been quiet for 7.5 minutes.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know if words formed up yet or they were still waiting to come out.
Jacob, what time did you get home?
4.
Holy shit. Yeah,
that was a haul. That was a haul.
I was at Denny's at 2 a.m.
6 hours. Ooh. For one, I'm sorry you were at Denny's.
That's all that was around our hotel.
That's fair. It's fair.
Me and Travis didn't even eat till Sunday.
Yeah, we fucked up the food situation on Saturday, and by the time we did all the walking we did, I was just like, I don't even feel like eating. I don't feel like going somewhere to eat anymore. We're locked in here.
Yeah.
All the yeast in the beer kept you full.
I mean, I didn't drink any beer, so I was even more hungry. So hell, I didn't drink at all over the weekend. Probably the first time.
I can never go to a race without a beer.
Yeah, no, I didn't drink at all at that race.
I mean, he was pretty humid. So you sweat any beer you drank out anyway. So
that's why you drink a lot. Drink fast.
What the fuck? What's it? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. The crosswalk is we got to experience the last checkered flag crosswalk.
Oh yeah, I heard about that shit. I heard about that where they're doing away with it.
Yeah,
it was a fucking Ron DeSantis. He doesn't want to have it anymore.
You can't celebrate anything in the crosswalk. It just has to be black and white by law.
Yeah, it's because they tried to paint a crosswalk in Orlando with
a pride flag.
Yeah, and so he made a new law that crosswalks cannot be decorated anymore. So unfortunately, the ricochet victim of that was the Daytona checkered flag crosswalks. That shit's already gone. We got to experience the last of the Daytona checkered flag crosswalks.
Dude, I must say, this was the first time I've been there as a fan in a while. Last few times I was there, I was working, so I had different credentials and could do whatever. The fan experience now is so good. Just in general, everything, the way it's set up outside the track, inside the track, everything was very fan friendly. And I brought my dad doesn't get around well, but we had him. How many rows up were we at the top? 35, 36 rows at the top.
That we were past rows 1 through 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were way up there, but perfect view. I thought my seats were good and the boys are like, come up, there's room. We get up there and I was like, holy shit, we are up here.
That's what I always say about Phoenix. You want to talk about a good facility? I mean, fuck, it's just perfect. Everything about it is perfect. I mean, it is. I'm sad that the championship isn't going to be there anymore. As a fan who wants to go there, like for someone who hasn't been, because they won't get to experience that championship weekend there. But also at the same
I
time,
am
like,
not sad that weekend is.
no, I mean, just I want someone like you have to go experience it because like it's a beautiful time of the year out in Phoenix. The facility is fucking great. I mean, it's so well kept and clean. Like it's hard to find. And that's one thing I love about that track was just how nice it was going to the facility and leaving the facility. Even though there's thousands of cars, it's still very easy to get out. There's not much traffic. I mean, it's nice and it's in the middle of nowhere. So
We had
that's what I loved
handicap
about it. It was
parking
just
at Daytona. Like we had handicap parking with my dad, and they parked us as far away from where you would think you would be parked with handicap parking. Like you're parked on the back stretch, and then you get on a tram, and they tram you around to the front stretch and drop you right at the fan zone. And like when we got out, there was a ton of people getting on the trams, and they were running like one after another. We got in our car, we were on the highway, like we never slowed down. We hit the speed limit, we were gone.
The first time I went to Daytona, I parked in the free parking, which is like 5 miles down the road, and they have school buses that take people back and forth to there. But then it took like 2 hours to get on a school bus after the race. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing the free parking here anymore. We paid $20 and parked behind the mall. It was a little bit of a haul, but we didn't have to go on International Speedway at all to get in and out of there. So it was like very easy to navigate and a lot cheaper than parking at the track. So I think that's the way to go there.
I heard one complaint from people was that the price of parking around there, like if you wanted to pay for parking, was ridiculous.
Oh my God. Yeah. See, that's what the mall is $20, but like at the track, it's like $80.
Yeah, people were saying it was like $120 for parking.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta make your money.
We got a good deal with our $20.
I've always parked over at the mall and walked across the street.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I parked there for the 500 too. I think it was
One
like
day I'll go to
40
Daytona.
You need to, dude. It's awesome. It's if I could only go to one track, like if somebody came to me, it's like you're only allowed to go to one track, like it would be Daytona. Like it's unmatched.
Bristol.
Fuck Bristol.
You're saying that because the current cars. That's why.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it. Yeah,
Bristol's the best.
I used to love Bristol, but the racing there has made me despise it. And plus,
I'll be there. Don't worry. I'll be there in a couple weeks. I ain't missing. No, I don't give a shit.
I'm still
no
sour.
Pet will be there too, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm still sourpuss. They took
Exactly.
the dirt race away too.
It's my home track, so I have not missed very many races since 2021.
Damn straight.
Well,
Damn
Friday.
straight.
How about Parker Kligerman getting his second Daytona win of the year that the record books won't show, but he's earned the win at Daytona twice this year now, and just with that, it's not something that almost ever matters, but like, why is that rule a thing? Like it's
Oh my God.
Why does Parker not get credit?
I'll be right back. Oh.
I've always wondered that because back in the day, you've got Eric Almirola who started the race and Denny finished it. I believe it was at Richmond and won the race. And
Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Almirola qualified, started the car, led a bunch of laps, and they still kicked him out when Denny got there. And Denny drove back to the front and won. But Almirola's name is technically in the record books as the winner for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why that's.
Do you think it should be an asterisk and have both drivers listed?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Like,
I think the reason they do it is like back in the day, if someone got hurt and couldn't race like a full 500 miles, that their whole season wouldn't get screwed up by not racing like one or two races, you know.
But in this day and age, do we really need that anymore?
I mean,
I'm
really,
fine with. I'm fine with
they give waivers, but
I'm fine with still like if he starts the race, give him the points and whatever. But like, why can't the record book say like, yeah, Parker Kligerman won this race?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just don't think I'm fine with still giving the guy that started the race the points in situations like this. Like obviously I get like why it makes sense to have in theory to so a guy who is hurt can still start the race and get the points because obviously like Zilisch is still in that battle for the regular season championship. That's why they needed to make sure he started this race, but I just don't understand why the record books can't show Parker Kligerman won this race.
I mean, I don't think it should be like a debate to begin with. I think, I mean, it should be a matter of the driver who actually ran the most laps in the car should be considered for the win. I mean, you can't go out there and run 17 laps until a caution, until it starts raining a little bit, and then just hop out of the car and just be like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah,
And then give him the points. I just think that's stupid as fuck. I get it's the driver's car. I get it's his season. But if you get out of the car, you're done.
We almost saw it last year with fucking Larson when he got to the 600. Like that car was probably fast enough to go win that race if he got the chance to. And
it was. I mean, you got to think Allgaier was P13.
Yeah, but Allgaier would have gotten credit for that win, which that would have been hilarious. If that went down that way.
Makes no sense.
But yeah, I don't get it, but
it makes no sense.
Nevertheless, really happy for Parker Kligerman. Other than AJ, I don't know who wasn't happy for Parker. AJ doesn't like Parker for some reason, but
I'm not a big fan.
You're not either?
I'm not a big fan. Like, congrats to him. The guy can drive. I don't know what it is about his attitude. I just can't get behind him.
Like seeing him win in the Henderson Motorsport trucks. Shout out Abington, Virginia.
I just think he's a guy who he has all the talent and just throughout his career never got a break to go his way and an actual chance.
I mean,
we got AJ.
I blame it strictly on him that he didn't win a race in the 48. I mean, because we've seen that 48 obviously has speed, is locked in the playoffs and won a race.
He had that race won last year, and they threw the caution of.
I mean,
millisecond.
Yeah, he had, but I mean, he ran that 48 for what, 3 years?
Just two.
Two?
Yeah.
Okay, two. I mean, it took a fucking rookie, 12 races to win a race in the same car. You know, like that's I don't strictly want to say he hasn't caught a break. It's a matter of he just wasn't good enough to get up there. And I mean, you're running one of the obviously proven best cars that we've seen in Xfinity in years since probably Noah
but he's
Justin Haley when he was running.
He's run for 4 different teams that have shut down throughout his career.
Mm-hmm.
I know that
he was running for KBM and Xfinity and they folded. He was running for Swan Racing and they folded. He was running Brad's truck and somebody bought him out of the ride. I can't remember.
I mean, but he had the 48 though is what I'm trying to say. So it's like he was in very good equipment that was, built by probably the best team in Xfinity, one of the best teams in Xfinity.
Yeah, but he ran good in that car. I mean,
yeah, he ran good, but I mean,
that's technically an RCR car, right?
It is. It's built in RCR shop. Yeah, it's built in RCR shop and everything.
And granted, the only reason Sanchez even won that Atlanta race was because Austin Hill had the fuel pump go bad.
Oh my God! So, here we go. See this guy.
Well, I mean, that's what happened. I'm saying, if Austin Hill had a fuel pump go bad last year, who knows if Parker could have won one of those races or not?
I think he got screwed out of their oval win. In all honesty.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that. Yeah, that's without a doubt.
A lot of people will argue that. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, the caution was out." Blah blah blah. That was dumb. It's a road course. In my opinion, road course racing, they're throwing yellows too easy. Let these guys see if they can gather it up and drive off. If there aren't parts of the car or a car sitting there, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And they waited till right before he took the white flag to throw it so they could get an exciting finish out of it.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
On the RCR talk, how about the Colleague truck deal?
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, they're going to Dodge for anybody who's listening and doesn't know that by now. But
is this foreshadowing of RCR going to Dodge where they're out of their shops?
I don't think so. I can't ever imagine RC leaving Chevy. I mean,
Yeah, that's
I'll
fair.
believe. I think it's more Colleague is going to be the Dodge team in Cup when that time comes.
I saw a little rumor that Colleague's trying to downsize their Xfinity team for this truck team, and they're only going to do 2 cars. And it said that Daniel Dye was going to get knocked down the Truck Series and run one of the trucks. And I was like,
the announcement of the truck deal was at his dad's Dodge dealership in Daytona.
I've also already seen Butterbean is penciled in for one of those Dodge
trucks.
trucks.
Oh my god, dude.
So, what's wrong with Butterbean?
It's just like me looking at Chase Elliott. I fucking hate it. I don't know why. I just don't like the guy.
But now, like, my question is this taking over for another team, or is this going to be 5 all new teams next year that we're adding 5 teams to the, 38 that show up every week already?
I don't know. I think it's just 5 new teams by the looks of it. But, I mean, we see a lot of teams downsizing, too, as well. Like, we know Spire's downsizing. We know Colleague's bringing in trucks now.
That's what I heard. Spire's getting trucks from Spire.
And then Nice, I mean, they feel like, 3 part-time cars, 1 full-time? And then you got to think about that. And then, since Heim is probably gone, is Tricon going to give up one of theirs?
Well, they said the only thing you have to do to change them over to a Dodge is change the nose and tailpiece, and it's a Dodge now.
Yeah, because they're spec motors and trucks. So, which I don't think a lot of people knew, because that became a subject of controversy this week, I guess. And they've been running spec motors and trucks for almost a decade now.
They run that same Ilmore 396 motor that the ARCA series runs.
Yeah.
Isn't it Caden Honeycutt in the lead for the 11 ride?
Yeah.
Yes and no. There's no official word. We know he's with Toyota, but we just don't know where. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious. The whole thing is Heim's apparently going to run 3 series. He's going to run trucks, Xfinity Cup, all part-time.
I think he needs to focus on one and set his goals, but that's just my opinion.
I agree. I mean, I think he needs to be Xfinity full-time. But I just don't. There's not a car. There's nowhere for him to
actual good ride.
It's not that. There's nowhere for him to go. Like, same thing in Cup too. There's nowhere for him to go. I mean, the only big thing is, we know 2311 is pretty much fucked because NASCAR sold one of their charters. So we know that someone is gone. Obviously next year.
We'll find out tomorrow officially on that, because that's when
we know someone's gone. I mean, you got to think about all the Toyota drivers. Eric Jones isn't going anywhere. Neither is John Hunter. I mean, they've woke up since the later half of the season. We've seen Legacy put in a lot of good runs, and I mean, Joe Gibbs. We know no one's going anywhere.
They've honestly picked up since all this charter stuff started.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then I mean, you look at Xfinity. I mean, you look at Toyota. I mean, the only feasible option is Sam Hunt Racing, because we know they field that 1 part-time car next to Dean Thompson. So that's the most likely thing, is to field that car part-time. I mean, does Sam Hunt Racing have the money? It's a fucking 30-year-old guy running the team. I highly doubt it.
Well, if you're Toyota and Heim is one of your guys, I would kick fucking Zilisch or Taylor Gray out and put Heim in one of those cars.
I mean, look at the way. I mean, I wouldn't even say Brandon Jones. I mean, we all knew Brandon Jones is better in JGR equipment anyway. I mean, you look at Zilisch, he's a rookie who's done a lot better in the later half of the season. And then you look at Taylor Gray. I mean, he got fucked out of a win, yes, but I mean, he should have a win and be locked in the playoffs.
But are Taylor Gray or Zilisch ever going to Cup? But
I mean, that's I feel like that's one of the cons of having 80 million fucking, great drivers in a Toyota camp. When everyone wants to go to Toyota, I mean, that's the one bad thing. I mean, you can't just develop him through all these years and put him in a car for a year and be like, all right, fuck you, we're going to bring in Corey Heim, who hasn't proved shit outside of trucks.
The problem is, though, I think you're going to see Gray go for sure, because his family's the one with all the money. I mean, that's Tricon. They're the ones behind Tricon.
Yeah. So, I mean, and Zilisch has a lot of money, too. That's the only reason.
And that's the thing.
Right. I think Zilisch is the least talented of those. prospects, I'd have to say.
I agree.
He's
Very
had
good
some
ARCA
shit
driver. I mean, we all
luck.
know that.
He's had some shit luck, but I'll
He's just
agree.
so
I mean,
young.
I said it
He's
in our
too
group
young.
chat to everybody a couple weeks ago. Like I think they hyped him up so much, and then he's just underperforming that everybody's like, oh shit, this kid's not.
I mean, that's the thing.
There.
Like he ran super well in ARCA, ran in trucks. I mean, he had a couple good outings. I mean, never won a race in Tricon.
He
And
should
then
have.
you throw him straight into JGR Xfinity. I mean, because he's bringing in a lot of sponsor money.
He should have
Pretty much. I mean,
raced
we all know that.
part-time longer before getting a full-time ride.
Yeah, that's the
just
thing.
gonna-
Like, if you're going to put him full time in the Xfinity, at least let him run some more Xfinity races. Because that was the thing. I mean, we had the 20 last year that was shared with him. We know what I think. Who else ran it? I think Seabell ran it. He won a race. There's a couple of Ron Truex. Like, we know that
Yeah,
car was shared. He ran like 3 races in
Almirola.
that. I know. Well, I'm not gonna mention that name. That's God. You know, that's the man upstairs.
But I was going to
But-
mention with Heim, like, it's not unprecedented to have a season where, because, like, this is the same thing Ford did with Ryan Blaney before he got to Cup. They just ran him in all 3 series in 2015, and then he went to Cup full time in 16. So, I mean, it's not like it's something we've never seen before if that's the route they go with Heim next year.
I don't get how you develop. That's my thing. Like, you're running 2 cars that are pretty much the same, and you got one that's in a class of its own. Because we all know trucks and Cup translate well to each other. We know Xfinity's a different beast. I mean, you're going to put a kid in a truck who we know is proven winner, championship material, and throw him in a Cup car, which, you know, it's kind of like RCR's third car. It's just kind of shit. You know, it's not the best. And then you're going to put him in Sam Hunt equipment, which is we know is probably very top mid pack at best.
Top 15, top 20.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't see how that helps you develop at all. I know you want to push him to really prove himself, but, like, I don't want to. The kid is full of talent, but what has he done outside of trucks to make you want to do this to him, to put him in 3 series?
Well,
I mean-
I just, if there's not a seat for him, it's just like you get him in, as rather than just have him run another full year in trucks, get him in as many disciplines as possible and, like, get him more experience in Cup, get him some experience in Xfinity, and can see these tracks more. Because I just don't think running another full season in trucks is doing anything for him.
I don't think that running in all 3 series is doing anything for him either. Because what if he sits there and he runs more Cup races than he runs Xfinity races, and they're like, "Well, get fucked, you're going to Xfinity," you know? And then he's sitting here like, "Well, fuck, you know, I had all this experience in a Cup car, now I have to wait even longer." You know, because everyone wants him to go to Cup. Everyone knows that. I mean, that's pretty much, if you're a Heim truther, you want him in Cup. You know, he should have Riley Herbst's seat. That's the whole thing.
I honestly feel that you should have to gain your licensing just like a class of racing. You have to prove yourself in ARCA. You have to prove yourself in ARCA to go to truck. If you don't prove yourself there, you can't move up. I mean, I think
Unless
before
you're
you
Chris Wright.
even Chris Wright should be in a fucking bicycle, and that's pushing it. But, like, a lot of these guys are getting rushed along, and I mean, it's great. The sport needs that, the fresh faces coming in, but I think a lot of guys could have way better careers if they weren't rushed and they had their time to give it 2 years here, you know, in the truck series. Then you have to have 2 years here. You have to at least, you know, put time in each one before you move up. And I think it would create more of a better racing environment, because you wouldn't have that split of Chris Wrights in the field versus, you know, the Justin Allgaiers and Austin Hills and everybody. Fuck Austin Hill, by the way.
I just think with how different the Cup and Xfinity car are now, though, like, it's not as important to get a guy in an Xfinity car before they go to Cup. Like, with the differences in those cars, it just doesn't translate as much. Like, I mean, you see it with Zilisch now. It's like, what would running another season in the Xfinity car do for him? It's like, no, we're just gonna get him in the Cup car, and I'm sure he'll have his struggles next year, and he'll have his ups and downs. But, like, the best way to do it, I think, is just get him in the Cup car as soon as possible.
Yeah, but I'm not comparing the guy with 6 wins to, like, other people. Like, he's in a world of his own in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well, I mean,
like on the regular, you think about it, like you're gonna have guys who don't move up, who stay in that series, like an Allgaier, that don't want to move up. They want to race down there. But it creates that different environment of racing talent at the same time, the experience. And I think going on that different levels, the different licensing levels, if you think about it, the competition level in trucks is one level. Competition in Xfinity is as good as you can get right now.
yeah.
And then, I mean, Cup is, Cup's there. It's not great, but I just don't see that like the progression you used to have back in the day.
Mhm.
Well,
You had to work your way up through. Now it's you got guys coming straight out of late models and into trucks that think they can run, or ARCA cars. By God, we all know there's some ARCA cars that should not be on the racetrack.
yeah, I mean,
I
I
do
don't think
know
running that
Corey.
fucking ARCA series is doing anything for anybody at this point. Like,
You've got Gibbs and Venerini and a couple other guys way up here, and then the rest of everybody's at the bottom.
I mean, Spire won a
do
race
know
2 weeks ago.
Corey Heim, I think he's ready for Cup, like Kurt Busch was, or Carl Edwards was. I think he's that level of guy that's coming out of the truck series.
yeah.
But
Well,
I think at this point it's going to be all or nothing though. You gotta commit to him going to Cup and getting him the experience at this point, or know that it's just going to be what it has been with him running in the back with that fourth 2311 car.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't get it. I don't get the Cup move so quick. I don't. I mean, like I said, the kid is full of talent, but what has he done outside of a truck to make him be like he is Cup ready?
Well, the problem too is if you don't put him in Cup, then another manufacturer is going to snatch him up and steal him.
And let him. Why would you ruin a guy's career? Pretty much, if it doesn't pan out, you're going to ruin this kid's career.
You don't want to lose that guy. I mean, it's like people said, like.
But instead, you'd rather put him in a shit car and rush him in too soon and then fuck him.
If you're that manufacturer, yeah, they don't care. Like they'd rather him be a bust for them.
Oh
than
yeah, in the
succeed
manufacturer
somewhere
case,
else.
but like it doesn't. It's just like the Herbst move. It makes you scratch your head. Like you switch manufacturers to a very good team to do jack fuck. And guess what? His career had nothing to begin with. I mean, fuck, he was a two-time, I think 3-time winner. Won 2 races in the same season. I mean, and that was in the second half of the season. That's all he did. And then, congrats, you got monster money. Here you go. Bye-bye.
Well, you can blame Denny for that one.
I mean, yeah, Denny, that team's fucked. We all know Herbst is gone. Probably.
All right, let's talk about the Cup race. That's we can put a pin in that one. Let's move it along though. All good
banger.
points made by everybody. But yeah,
it was a little banger race we had on Saturday.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. I put the title.
College football's back. Also, I mean, I'll go ahead and introduce that. I mean, fuck, Saturday is a good day. Week 0 college football. I mean, I think it makes all the boys happy. And then we pretty much got, Daytona. That was on. So like, it was a very good day for all men in the world. We had
Farmageddon, even though you're not supposed to say Farmageddon anymore, apparently.
It was a very good day. That's all I can say.
Fuck 'em.
So like me waking up on Saturday, I was a happy man because I was like, shit, I'm gonna do nothing all day. I just sat down, played some games, watched football, and then fucking Daytona's on, and you guys were there. So, come on, let's talk about it.
Well, I put the title. I said it to all of them after the race, but like it was like getting a book for Christmas. It's like you had this awesome race and like all this build up, and like we had all these people like could have stole a playoff spot, and it's like I was ready for it. I was like, fuck it, let's get a crazy winner out of this. And then like Ryan Blaney snatches it away on the last lap, and it's like, oh, all that for Blaney.
I hate watching a race like that where it's so great, and then you get someone like freaking Ryan Blaney or Denny Hamlin or Joe Logano backing into a win. Like,
dude,
pissing
I mean,
me
he
off.
didn't back
It's
into it. Like he
like the last 10 laps.
know,
My
yeah.
heart was racing, dude. Like my heart was racing those last 10 laps because I was like, fuck, we're gonna have a good finish. Like, because like for us fans, it gets you excited. Like you're gonna see a different winner. Like you're like, well, shit, look at the cars in the front. Like, yeah, maybe Larson could have squeaked by. Yeah, Chase, he could have won it. But I mean, still, it made me excited because I was like, what if Justin Haley pulls this out? Like, what if Priest comes back and wins this? Like, how good that would feel for like us to watch that and like right before the playoffs get locked in. But
I think Cole probably about had that thing won if he didn't try to go down and block Justin
Yeah.
Haley. Like if I think if he just held his line, it's like and he would have been in. And usually when you see these photo finishes, I feel like especially at Daytona, like the car on the outside that gets to run off a 3 is usually who's going to have the advantage coming to the line. And I feel like if Cole just held his line there and didn't try to go down and block Justin Haley, he probably wins that race.
yeah, damn good race though. Like I said, I mean, I enjoyed every second of it. It was very rare for me to sit there and be so invested to a race. Like, I mean, I was glued to my fucking chair. Like, usually, like, I don't care to take a piss break during a race. Like, I couldn't. Like all throughout the race, it kept me glued to my seat. Like, if there's a stage break, I would go piss. Like, if there's a caution, I would go piss. Like, but I didn't move. Like, I wanted the beer hole. Fuck, I gotta wait till there's a commercial or something. Like, easy as that. And I haven't had that happen in a while.
If I was at home, that was one of those races I'd be standing up the last 50 laps of the race.
And then you would have said it sucked because Larson didn't win.
Nah.
Oh, dude, I was sweating. I was like, fuck it. I had my blanket on, everything. Things usually I have my whole setup, and I was just sitting like this the whole time, like on the edge of my love seat, just kind of fucking just leaned up, and I was like, oh shit. And then I saw Blaney, and I fucking took my hat off. I turned my iPad off, and I was like, I sat in the dark for like 30 minutes. I was just like, dude.
I mean,
and like I've tried to like at least somewhat like Blaney. I've tried, but like I can't. I just fucking hate the guy. I don't know why. I fucking hate him.
If he left Penske, I think his likability would go up tenfold, in my opinion. But
no, I think it would go down. Everyone would be like,
well, fucking Bubba Wallace killed a lot of the fun because he took out Kyle Busch amongst others on lap fucking 28, racing like it was the last lap. So that was fun.
It's about a two. It's like a two-pager right there. I would say. Yes, Bubba is at cause for the wreck, but Joey is also at cause for the wreck as well for taking a 4 wide and also kind of pinched somewhere where there wasn't a lot of room. So I get Bubba's move, but still, I mean, it's a two-page. It's a two-page.
I think you can throw Larson in there too for kind of giving Bubba a bad shove, not at a square angle, and that's what kind of started Bubba down the track in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I wouldn't just all put the blame on Bubba, which is what most people are doing. Like, yeah,
well, Mr. Never Wrong himself, Denny, said it was Bubba's fault. So,
dude,
congrats.
You know who took a hard lick in that? Cindric.
Oh yeah,
dude. When Bubba came back up out of the grass and hit him head on, and then he went just straight to the outside wall.
Yeah, that was.
And it took out a lot of hopefuls. I mean, it took out some of the guys with the best odds, like who we know are good at Daytona and super speedways. That was the thing. Like Kyle Busch, he was, like 4th in betting, I think, like plus 900.
He was up.
He had very good odds to win, and then boom, easy as that, stage 1, like done. And that was the crazy part. I mean, it was a scare for Bowman too, having that wreck, because I mean, Reddick wrecked before that. Him and Todd Gillen got into it, so I was like, fuck, this is gonna shake up the field. Like, if Reddick doesn't come back out, if Bowman doesn't come back out, like, we could have Reddick, the 4-time winner last year, not be in the playoffs.
With as hard as he hit, I'm surprised they did.
That's some big shit, and Bubba be locked in.
I know all the.
That's what I'm saying, and I mean, for Bowman's car, we knew that was done. I mean, because he fucking took a lick on that, but I mean, we knew that car was done. But I mean, it came back out in the track. Don't know how.
I figured it took out the radiator in Reddick's car though when he hit square into the wall like that. I mean, he hit pretty hard.
I would have got on my knees and fucking put my arms on my love seat and just fucking put them together and prayed to God and thank him profusely if that would have happened. But
easy.
I mean, yeah. I guess it didn't really matter anyway once Bowman got taken out. But
I know all all the drivers right around that playoff bubble got pretty much taken out. So there wasn't really unless we got a new winner.
But
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
too,
I was
like,
because I mean we saw Priest up front. Busher was still up there, and then a couple other
I
cars were
think if
out
that
there on the
stayed
cusp. I mean,
green,
Hocevar was. I think he escaped it.
Busher was in a good spot when before that Logano spin, but when it looked like when Logano spun in front of him and he checked up, and then it took so long for them to throw the caution, Busher lost a bunch of those spots. But
Mhm.
like, so he got fucked by that. But like, he was gonna be in good shape if Logano didn't spin across his nose.
You know what was impressive though? I think throughout this race was seeing the runs that drivers got like by themselves. Like it didn't take them to form another line. Like we would see a lot of drivers, be in second, fourth place. Like they would make their own runs, and I think that was within this car that we have currently. Like I think that was the most impressive thing because we don't see that much. We don't see cars make their own runs, especially at a drafting track.
It reminded me more of Atlanta, like the
Yeah.
way they were getting runs and stuff. It
I mean,
reminded me
just
of
cutting
Atlanta.
around. I mean, that's all it was, and it was
Yeah.
nice to watch on TV because I was like, you know what, this was making this race so good for me is watching these cars make their own runs because like someone would make the wrong move. Guess what? You're getting fucked. Like you're falling all the way back. We saw that with what later in the race. We saw it with Eric Jones. Happened to Priest. Happened to Haley. Like people later on in the race, we saw that happen. Like one wrong move. Guess what? The car behind you is fucking gone.
Well, and Daytona's kind of turning back into that old Daytona where like the surface is wearing out now. So like guys actually have to get off the throttle and
Bumping the whole
tires
time?
actually matter and like mattered a little bit in this race. And I think that's why you see that is if there's actual off throttle time and like then that's where guys are kind of able to take advantage of that and create their runs and that's a good thing. Like as like they need to go to Talladega and grind up the fucking surface and wear that place out too, and we'd probably see something similar there, because like I think
I wanted to go to the Talladega this year, and I really thought about it. But like I was sitting there, I was like, after watching Daytona, I feel like I'm spoiled because like I'm gonna go to Talladega and I know what I'm gonna see. I was like, I know exactly what's gonna happen. It's gonna be fuel saving fuck show, and then the last 20 laps will be fucking fantastic. Like, woo, I'm gonna drive 3 hours just to watch that shit.
That's what we said about Daytona too.
But I mean, to be fair, we saw the first Daytona; it was a pretty good race, and then we saw Talladega, and that was
a pretty good race.
Talladega. Oh, come on!
I was there. I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was as bad as everybody thought.
You said Nashville was good too.
I said Nashville was okay. Nashville was okay. It wasn't the best race or anything, but I didn't think it was terrible.
No fucking beer, no nothing. Mediocre shit racing.
Well, I brought beer. I brought beer. So
if you're gonna make me suffer, at least let me have a fucking beer in my hand.
You could have. Hey, I had beer in there. Just be a bad boy. Sneak that shit in. They don't check.
Anyways, Daytona.
But yeah, no. Yeah. What'd you say?
He said, anyways, Daytona. I said, I had a great time.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Had a great time hanging out with everybody down there and before the race. And yeah, but yeah, it was definitely, I would have liked to see one of those new players steal a win there. That would have been pretty fun there. It's like, because you had Suarez, Haley, Custer. You had a 4-wide finish, which I saw a stat. It was the closest 4-wide finish in NASCAR history, which is pretty cool.
Just think last year we broke the closest 3-wide finish.
Yeah, well, that was the closest finish, period. Twice. We broke that twice. Shit, because Atlanta said it, and then Kansas broke.
Yeah, true. And then Sam Mayer did too. I'm pretty sure. Whenever he beat Ron Sieg.
But yeah, no, it was awesome. Great finish. I know people were mad. You wanted to talk about it earlier about Larson and Chase not getting in the fray too much. I just I think they were both smart, and they were like, if I don't have a realistic chance to win the race, then I'm not going to push somebody else to the win, trying to do that. Because if you're one of those two guys, and you go for the win and you push fucking Cole Custer to the win, trying to win and knock Bowman out, it's like you're going to have a bad Monday going to the shop and having to look those 48 guys in the eye. So I get it from their perspective, where it's like, especially Chase, it's like he's like he didn't think he had a path to win it, and he just hands off, backed off, took what he could get. Same with Larson to a point. I understand why they did it. It's like, yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, I get Larson's point. You know, you bump two people out of the way, and then you fuck their race over just to do that. But
And especially because Chase owed Bowman one from Atlanta anyway, so he had to repay the favor there.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just a little disappointed at the end. I was just like, yeah, I get it.
I really
Yeah.
wanted Priest, dude. I was
Same.
really pulling
Same.
for Priest.
Same. I'm an RFK guy too. Like, if it's not Josh, it's RFK. So, like, I mean, I wanted at least one car locked in. I wanted to go through the playoffs knowing I might at least have one car that had a chance. I know 21 ain't got no fucking chance unless we go out here and win Darlington. That's it.
See, my other driver's Ross.
I mean, if we win Darlington, then good. Ooh,
yeah.
shit.
Well, Priest got
Sorry.
shucked out by Larson there because Larson was actually making the move there, and he shucked him out to
Yeah,
get
I
ahead
mean, that
of
was
that
totally
line.
that was totally on Priest. So, I mean, to be fair, he got the bump, but I mean, Priest just fucking. He's like, all right.
Got left
So-
out.
Yeah, he did get left out. I mean, you saw. I mean, the fucking seas parted. It was just
Mhm.
the lone fish.
When somebody gets bumped out of that draft, there, you just go straight to the back.
Especially with that many laps going, with that
Yeah.
many laps left. I mean, no one like there is no mercy. That's the whole thing. I mean, there is absolutely none. I mean, you're fucked. I mean, Josh at least managed to scrape up a top 10 finish. I mean, that was pretty good. We fucking fell to the back. I mean, we were up front a while, and then fell to the back because we got pushed out. But yeah, I mean, we at least got top 10 finish, which is nice to have. But nah, that was my only highlight of the race. I got a P9. So
Well, shit. You guys want to, now that the playoffs are set, the way I was gonna do this, we just go all four of us, like, don't have to give a fucking book about every pick you make, but just eliminations, round of 16, who do you have out? Round of 12, round of 8, your final four, and who's winning it.
yeah, let me pull up the shit again. And hold
Yeah,
on.
I got to pull my bracket too.
I got mine ready, so I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead, Phil.
I've got
Go
round
ahead.
of 12 moving on. I've got Larson, Hamlin, Chastain, Bubba, Briscoe, Elliott, Bell, Blaney, Byron, Reddick, Barry, and Logano. So I've got SVG, Cindric, Dillon, and Bowman out after the first round.
You got Barry making it.
I do got Barry making it.
Okay.
I think he's going to do good at Gateway.
I didn't
And
think
then-
about Gateway. Damn. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
And then moving on from that to 8, I've got Blaney, Bell, Briscoe, Denny, Byron, Logano, Larson, and Reddick. With Barry, Elliott, Bubba, and Chastain out.
Mhm.
And moving on from there, I've got Blaney, Bell, Briscoe, and Larson. And championship, I've got Briscoe.
Wow. All right. I didn't expect a Chase Briscoe championship pick to start this thing out, but I mean, I don't hate the logic. Like, there's some really good tracks for him in the playoffs, and that team's been hot. So, and
Yeah, he's been
obviously,
really strong. I mean, Phoenix coming up, Vegas. I think he's going to have some really good runs at tracks he needs to.
Yeah. For me, I mean, pretty much first few out. I'm gonna go Bowman, Dillon, Reddick, and I'm gonna say fuck it. He gets fucked. Joey gets out. Boom.
I hope.
Easy as that. I know. Round of 12. I'm gonna say Cindric, Bubba, Barry, and Briscoe out. Fucked. You can tell where I'm going here, Travis. You know exactly who's gonna be in my final
I know
four,
where you're going.
you know exactly who's going to be in my final four. Pretty much round of 8, I think's out. C Bell, Chase Elliott. Fuck, who else do I have left? I say Cindric's out. I don't know.
Who's your
I
final
don't even remember. But my final four: Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, and SVG. Because that way Travis can hand deliver me a fucking signed SVG diecast into my palm for $0 from the Chicago win, and then I got my champ, Denny Hamlin.
Not SVG.
No. I just want SVG into my Final Four. That way I can say fuck you and you owe me a signed diecast.
I would happily. If SVG makes the Final Four, I'd happily make that exchange. Like,
Yep.
I would be completely okay with it.
Maybe a T-shirt too. You know. So
No, that wasn't part of the bet.
To be like, eh.
All right, my first 4 out. I got Shane going out in the first round. I think Bristol's going to kick his ass. I hope he makes it. But I got.
What about Darlington though? It's one of his favorite tracks.
It's good tracks for him, but I think if he fucking DNFs at Bristol, it's not going to be enough to keep him in. But we'll see. And then Gateway's a new track for him, so it's going to be tough. So, but I got Shane, Austin Dillon, Ross, and Barry as my first 4 out. And I haven't gone through and done this yet. Like, I'm kind of doing it like off the top of my head here. Second round, I got Logano, Reddick, Wallace, and Bowman out. Fourth round, I'll just say who my championship 4 is. I got Byron, Elliott, Bell, and Blaney as my final 4. And champion, it's just tough to pick against Penske at Phoenix with how good they've been. But I'm between Blaney and Bell for Phoenix because Bell's been really good there. Penske's obviously won the last few championships. I'll take Blaney. It's just tough. Like they've just had Phoenix on lock the last few years. So when you get to the championship. So yeah, so I'll go Byron, Elliott, Bell, Blaney, with Blaney winning the championship.
Okay, I guess I'll go with my playoffs next. In the round of 16, I have Ross Chastain, Josh Berry, Austin Dillon, and Alex Bowman getting eliminated. Round of 12, I have Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric, and who else did I have on here? Can't tell who that is. Freaking, let's find. Can't see who it was that I had eliminated. Is that no? Yeah, it's Reddick. I have Reddick getting eliminated round of 12. Round of 8, I have SVG, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Elliott getting eliminated. I had to correct the error right there because if I have SVG in the round of 12, I think he's going to win at the Roval.
Yeah, that's the key for him. If he can get through that first round, he's got the Roval as his golden ticket there in the round of 12. So,
my final 4, I have Larson, Byron, Bell, and Blaney, and I have William Byron winning it all. So,
man, Hendrick is just not good at Phoenix. That's what stopped me from picking one of the Hendrick.
No
cars.
one is stage 3. No one's. It's like everyone's fucking bad stage 3. Like if you're not in a Penske car and you're top 5, a Penske car's winning it.
I think Byron just kind of looks into the championship race, to be honest. That's just kind of pulls one out of the hat.
Might get another Martinsville where fucking some shit happens.
Yeah.
All right, so we got I picked Blaney, Phil picked Briscoe, Bailey picked Hamlin. That's fucking stupid. And Jacob picked Byron.
You gonna give me a Denny diecast too whenever he wins championship?
No, if he wins the championship, I'll probably go on like a Forrest Gump run across America because I won't want to talk to anybody.
Before I skedaddle, though, I'm gonna make some picks real quick for this weekend.
Yeah, let's get into. I mean, we can probably just wrap it up and just get into Darlington picks. I don't think anybody else. Is there anything else we didn't touch on before we just get into Darlington picks and wrap it up?
Not that I can think of.
No.
There's an IndyCar video game coming out.
I saw that.
Cool as fuck. I mean, same thing as the NASCAR game. It's just IndyCar. And we haven't had an IndyCar game in over 20 years. So,
with iRacing on it, you know it's going to be good.
with mid 2026, I'm excited. I mean, gonna have some
You
good
know-
racing games.
Speaking of IndyCar, I got to, because this is going to be fucking awesome. As I'm from the DC area, and there's a report that came out today that IndyCar is going to try to run a street race in DC. And they're like seriously looking at it. I hope, like, I'm from DC area, like, for better or worse, I love DC. Like, that's the city I grew up going to. So I like it when cool things happen there, and I think that would be awesome. So I hope that happens. Saw that news today and just needed to make sure
I've never been to an Indy road course race, and I'm looking forward to St. Pete next year. I'm going to go to the truck race and the IndyCar race, I think.
oh yeah, that's gonna be sick. Me and Bailey went to one. That was the only IndyCar race I've ever been to. We saw Indy a couple years ago, the NASCAR doubleheader weekend.
I saw Indy at Pocono. It was the race that the guy almost died when he went into the catch fence on like lap 3.
Oh, Wickens?
Yeah.
When he got paralyzed?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh my god.
I was working there that weekend.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Bailey also the fucking
Whip.
Cadillac F1 shit. That looks pretty cool. I know you're hyped.
Oh yeah, I mean, fucking. I love both drivers. I'm very excited for next season. Next season is gonna be a fucking doozy anyway. I mean, it's pretty much we know Audi's coming in, Cadillac's coming in. All new regulations. Ford's gonna be in next year. I mean, it's a whole bunch of shit. I mean, there's only like. What's up?
I was gonna say going to IndyCar race, just kind of every time you go to one, like both times I've been to the Indy 500, it's like when you're just waiting for somebody to screw up, you know.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
that's
it's like you kind of just see it like in real time. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. But I'm very excited for all the F1 shit. Colton Herta, I mean, there's a lot of shit about him possibly going to F2, the junior category. And, I mean, we all know he's wanting to go to F1 to begin with. And especially with his ties to Andretti. I mean, I don't mark it out. But, yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. Cool. I'll have an American route on. But we all know Americans aren't really paying out in F1. Logan Sargent, Scott Speed. You know, I don't think there's much of a list to really go on. But, yeah.
All right, we got Xfinity going to Portland and Cup and Truck in Darlington. I'm trying to see if I can find odds for.
I cannot find truck odds.
Yeah, I can't find truck odds either. I found Xfinity and Cup.
Yep.
So I guess no odds for truck, but we will make picks nevertheless. First race of the playoffs at Darlington. We'll start from the bottom of our route. So, Jacob, I'll let you go first. We'll go around. We'll let the two guests go first. So we'll go Jacob, Phil, me, Bailey for trucks.
Okay,
By the way, I hate going in person on Saturday that this is at fucking noon because they had to do it earlier because of the dumbass Xfinity race in Portland. I hate that because, like, we have to have our race at the fucking ass crack of dawn and have nothing to do the rest of the day. So, not a big fan of the scheduling in that, but nevertheless, we'll make picks anyway. Jacob, who you got for trucks?
Let's go outside I'm not going to go Corey Heim. I think this is one of the races he's going to screw up in. Let's go Lane Riggs at Darlington. Go Lane Riggs.
Okay.
Phil?
Give me Rajah Caruth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm just going to start taking the fucking layups when you guys let them get to me, so I'm taking Heim.
Corey
You
Day.
two passed over him. It's your fault.
Corey Day.
Say Corey Day? That'd be a hell of a first win. I'd be all for that.
Yep.
This race just feels like one of the ones that Heim's gonna mess up. He'll still be in contention at the end, but
he's gonna get caught up in somebody else's shit. Is what's gonna happen.
Trucks at Darlington always gets fucking wild. They always wad some shit up there.
Yeah.
X-Fin.
Right, send it back around.
Sam Mayer plus 650.
I'll let one of you guys take Zilisch. Should we just be like no Zilisch? He's minus 150. Should we just have a no Zilisch rule?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're making no money
I'm
off
good
it.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Any other driver besides Connor Zilisch?
Give me Will Brown plus 1,600. I don't even know what car he's driving, but I saw he's in the field. So
Call a car.
Colin
Okay.
Curry's in the 11.
all right, yeah. Give me Will Brown.
Give me Justin Allgaier.
Dang it, that was my pick.
Plus 750. Joey Hands run.
Let's see. NASCAR Xfinity. Who's even?
Joey Hand, Austin Green, Alan Day, LeBay, Takuma Koga.
Alan Day, who tried to kill Allgaier in like the first 30 seconds of practice at Chicago last year.
Thomas and Enziata.
Vicente Salas.
You know what? Let's go with the dark horse. Give me Austin Green.
I like that pick. He's had
That
some
is at
solid
plus
runs.
7,000.
What's the
And
odds you
he's
said?
a road course ringer. I mean, 7,000.
Hell yeah. What car is he running?
I think the 32. is
Yeah,
the
32 Jordan Anderson car.
Yes, it's always 32.
Especially
All right.
if it starts raining. I feel like that could, although Zilch will probably run away with it.
I didn't know until a couple weeks ago that that's David Green's son.
Yeah.
Had no idea. They were
Mhm.
talking about it on one of the, I think it was Watkins Glen. They were talking about him.
Yep.
And he won that ARCA race at Charlotte.
I'm texting you guys right now the list for top tens and where I'm cutting it off, just that way. When we pick, we know. So I'm just gonna send it to all three of you.
Pef,
But
go ahead with your cup
Top 10 or winner?
winner.
Winner. Guess let's go. Let's go Christopher Bell.
That's got you at 850. Not bad. Phil,
Chastain.
1,800. Travis,
Give me. I will go with Briscoe plus 1,300. I mean, he won here last year, and he's in a lot better car now. So I think he's going to be tough.
had my heart broke here 2 years ago and haven't been back since. This track.
Oh, you had your
morally
heart broke
pissed
here
me
2
off.
years ago? I had my heart broke here last year.
Yeah, because your driver's
What the
fucking
fuck?
stupid. Anyways,
Welcome to the club.
we got fucked. Unconsensual. I haven't been back to this track since. But this time, we're winning. Josh Berry plus 4,000.
All right, send it back around for top 10.
I'm going big balls here. Going big balls.
I like it.
Top 10. Who'd you cut it off at?
Dylan and below.
Suarez plus 450.
All right. I hit my top 10. I was in Florida. I was actually able to bet it because you can bet on Hard Rock there. So I had, who did I have? Custer, and that hit.
Until he
this
trashed
week-
shit, but still, yeah.
What'd you say?
I said until he trashed his shit.
I mean, he finished fourth. Top 10 hit.
Yeah,
That's
he
all I
finished, but I
care.
mean, did you not see what happened after?
Oh, he went for a slide for life.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was thinking about what you were talking about. Yeah, he did get.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Him and Busher both went sliding through the grass.
I forgot about that. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I forgot about that shit. I'll go with, he's always really good here, and the odds are always really high. I picked him last year and got made fun of for picking him, and it hit last spring. Derek had to eat crow. So I'm going back to the well. Justin Haley plus 1,000 for a top 10.
I like that one.
There's Bailey.
I hit the wrong button.
I picked-
I hit the wrong button.
I picked Justin Haley plus 1,000.
He's been
teach
solid
his own.
lately. Give me John Hunter Nemechek plus 700.
I thought about that as well.
Okay, I guess I'll go. Give me SVG at plus 350. I think his car is going to be set up well. You see every year the playoff guys get an extra push. Sort of.
Briscoe didn't. SHR said, "Fuck, we're closing
Yeah.
doors anyway. Fuck you."
I think that's a different
Yeah, Texas A&M.
situation.
Texas A&M, baby.
Fucking, they're like, fuck our program. We're gonna get a new sponsor. We're gonna bring in Texas A&M.
Hey, we're about to shut the team down, but go Aggies. No, I can see SVG though. He really likes this track. Like Jacob's right. Like they're gonna get an extra push for the playoffs. Like it's a long race. Like he ran really good in the 600 too, which like that's the longest. Like just how long the guys are in the car. Like this is probably the only other like true, I'd say like endurance race other than the 600, and SVG stood up to that test in the 600 really well and ran around the top 10. So I could see it. I don't think that's crazy.
I know SVG just likes tracks that push, like sort of physical tracks. Like as far as the oval goes, like Darlington, Indy, Charlotte, of course.
Well, all right, boys. Bailey, Jacob, I'll see you guys this weekend. Thanks for hopping on. And Phil, pleasure as always. It was great meeting you this past weekend, and
Absolutely.
love having you on here as always.
Thanks for having
back
me.
anytime. Yes, sir. Absolutely. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, give the follow on Twitter, all that. And yeah, we'll be back next week to recap the weekend in Darlington. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Good shit. Until next